With the worldwide pandemic affecting our everyday lives as well as racing, it's time to get back to racing for rounds 3 and 4, the final rounds of the HydroTurf Best in the West Series presented by Hot Products. Hello everybody, I'm Dave Arnold. I'll be joined in the pits with all the winter interviews with Mike, the Mauler Yellich. So sit back and enjoy some high-speed watercraft racing. We got River Varner, 23, Reyes guys, the 141, Cooper Schexnyder on the 28, 58, Ian Roberts, Dominic Kennedy, and Mason Dietz. And let's see here. Want to welcome everybody again here to the HydroTurf IJSBA Best of the West Series presented by Hot Products here at Lake Elsinore at the beautiful Launch Pointe facility. And off and running here. Hey, it looks like it's going to be Roberts on the outside with the hole shot. He's got the momentum. Oh, whoa, baby. It is. It's Roberts. Cooper Schexnyder goes to the inside, and Schexnyder takes the lead. Roberts into second. Varner in third. Reyes Geis followed by Mason Dietz and Dominic Kennedy. So Schexnyder fights for the hole shot, loses it, and then gains the lead here. Ian Roberts in hot pursuit. Roberts the winner from Moto number 1. River Varner. And look at this. Dietz battles with Reyes. Dominic Kennedy. Roberts in that second position. Mason Dietz, the 771. And Dominic, do we lose? There it is. Dominic Kennedy. Courtesy markers out there. Schexnyder pulling away. In fact, he's going to see some lap traffic. Roberts a good distance back. There's River Varner on the 23. Schexnyder, Mom and Dad, IPD Graphics, Commander Industries. Roberts, Commander Industry, Risen Wild, Fly Racing. There's River Varner. He'll blow right up at us. Cooper Schexnyder, white flag. And it looks like Robert's going to get the white flag now as he comes by here. Dominic Kennedy. Then you got Reese Geis on the 141. Uh-oh. River Varner having some issues trying to get her boat refired. She does. She remounts. But here comes our leader off the inside split. The number 28. Folks, put your hand together here for Moto 2 winner, Cooper Schexnyder.
All racers, go to inspection. Go to inspection after your moto. Go to inspection after your second moto.
All right, we got Ski Novice Lights on the line. Max Christian on the 171 from San Clemente, California. Kerry Mulvey on the 218 from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Jacob Fruing on the 327, Chino, California. Maddix Haynes on the triple nickel from Lake Havasu, Arizona. Parker Porter on the 646 from Yerba Linda, California. Trevor Jensma, 665 from San Clemente, California. And rounding out the field, we have Jet Kopchak on the 824 from Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Courtesy markers are out. We got Novice Ski Lights out there right now. Maddix Haynes.
How was it out there? Was it really choppy? It looked choppy to me.
Yeah, it was really choppy out there. It was pretty hectic out there and stuff, and racing with all those teenagers and all those people and stuff was really fun. On that one buoy, my key fell out, and I was like, I don't know what happened. I thought my engine died or something like that. And then I plugged it back in. I just went back and did my last lap and got that way.
Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank TC Freeride, Works, Jet Trim, and Naughty Shine.
Sports Spec. All right, on the North 23, it's Tony Parker at San Diego. Naughty Shine, Jet Pilot, Fly Racing, AC Freeride, NS Precision, Pelican Performance, Pro Watercraft. Ronnie Parker on the 169, Reno, Nevada. Rhino Hub, GirlsDad.com. Natalia Giuliano on the 661, Bakersfield, Cal Concepts Racing, Jet Trim, Hill Racing. And Doug Cardenas on the 916, out of Lone, California. Ultimate Watercraft Performance. And it looks like Ronnie Parker once again. Ronnie Parker on Tony Parker, Natalia Giuliano. And looking coming off the inside split there, that's going to be Dove Cardenas. Ronnie Parker in the 169 in the back stretch right now. Tony Parker on the 23. On the outside, there's Natalia Giuliano. She comes off the inside split, trying to charge Parker. She got him in moto number 1. Ronnie Parker was the winner for moto number 1. Dove Cardenas coming off onto the front straightaway. Dove coming from Lone, California. Courtesy markers up for halfway there, halfway home. Ronnie Parker in the 169. And look at this, Natalia still trying to challenge Tony Parker. Gets her off through the tight section, through the chicane, coming around. Giuliano, I think she might get him this next time on the splits. Let's see how it goes. Dove making her appearance again past there. She got a courtesy. White flag will come out this next time by here. Ronnie Parker. Well, here it gets ready to come out here, the checkered flag. Or white flag? Okay, I'm sorry. There it is, white flag for Ronnie Parker. Tony Parker still holding off the advances there at Natalia Giuliano. And Dove's going to see that white flag. This time by the checker flag is going to come out for the man from Reno, Nevada, riding for Rhino Hub, girlsdad.com. 169, Ronnie Parker. And there it is, checkered for him. It's going to be wire to wire, Moto 1 and 2. Talia, she's going to finish second overall. Tony Parker will finish 3rd overall. That's the way it finished in course moto number 1. Ski Masters GP, Marty Wells on the 29. Ski Amateur Vets, we got Raymond Barre on the 5. Sean came out on the 169. And the 442, Chrissy Vaughn. Barre to the outside. He was a winner for moto number 1. Came out in tow. And look at this. Chrissy Vaughn making a run this time. In a 3rd, Marty Wells. They're in 4th. Wells leading the Masters, Grandmasters class, or Barre, our leader, comes off the inside split, comes onto the front straightaway. Knock another one down as he crosses the stripe here. Sean Kamada. Chrissy Vaughn. And Marty Wells comes off the outside split. That inside split seems to be a skosh quicker. Wells comes by. Raymond Barre looking to take this one wire to wire again like he did in moto number 1. Vaughn, she comes off the inside. Vaughn coming to us from Volcano, California. Came out of Diamond Bar, and Raymond Barre out of Long Beach. The Yamaha 4-strokes all getting lined up here. as this race starts to approach the halfway mark here. Barre, Kamada, and Vaughn. Barre comes by one more time in that top position. Second place, Kamada comes by there. Chrissy Vaughn onto the front straightaway. She's our top leader here. Women are coming down here from Northern California. That's pretty cool. But our leader, Raymond Barre, already coming up on Marty Wells. He's got about a half a lap lead now. Back to second place at Kamada. Vaughn. And here comes the checkered flag. Raymond Barre. Wire to wire on this one, Moto 1 and 2. So the Long Beach RV Components takes the win. Sean Kamada is going to wrap up second overall. Christy Vaughn, Marty Wells will win his division.
We're here with the winner of Ski Vest, right? The Raymond Barre. I've known this guy for a long time. Long Beach Marine Stadium. Now he's back after so many years. How many years has it been?
It's been about 15 years or so before I fired back up. We just out here having some fun, trying to keep the kids out here and enthused on racing. So it's been awesome. Today's a huge turnout. There's I don't know, it's a record number of people, but plenty of guys to race and have fun. So we had a good time. The weather out here is amazing, and it's not a better place to race than Launch Pointe, I think. I run a Commander hull, and it's got a Kawasaki motor. Dustin Matsura's at Commander, does a great job.
How was your race? How'd that go?
Yeah, the race was good. I got the whole shot. After that, just kind of clean sailing. Just kept it smooth and wanted to ride a clean race. So not too much boat chop out there, which is nice. Have a lot of other sponsors, TC Free Ride, Hot Products, Torco Oil, Oakley, and B Components is my business, and so on. So we have a good time.
Well, congratulations, my friend. Good to see you back on the line.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, guys.
United States, the Ski Hitch GP. First place, Chrissy Barre. Second place, Schexnyder. And fifth place.
All right, on the line, the Yamaha 4-stroke lights. First up, we have number 4, Keithy Kilchu. Number 17, Dylan Temple. Number 24, Shamie Seidenberg. Number 27, Sebastian Giurello. Number 38, Tyler Ward. Number 88, Jake Pierce. Number 101, Steve Fitzen. Number 125, Josh Simon. Number 141, Reese Geis. Number 155, Coy Curtis. Number 169, Ronnie Parker. And rounding out the lineup, 706, Colin Kaplan. All right, Ski Yamaha Pro Lights on the line. We're getting ready to go. And they're off. It looks like number 27, Sebastian Giurello, with the hole shot. Looks like Coy Curtis in that second spot. You got to get out front early to get that flat water. And looks like Coy Curtis on the outside, Sebastian Giurello on the inside. They're going to meet up right here at this buoy. Who's it going to be? It looks like Sebastian Giurello has already made the move. So 155, Coy Curtis in that second spot. We're going to do the rundown. As you can see, he's coming down the line. That's the leader. That's second place. And the big old pileup in the back for third, fourth, and fifth. Ryder down also. Remember, it's only the first lap. These guys are looking for the fresh water. You got to make a run for it when you're out in front. You got to suck up that fresh water, make a run for it, get the checker flag, because the water's going to get choppy real fast. You can see how choppy it is now. Watch one of these bows at the skis. Water's bouncing everywhere. That's how choppy the water is. And these kids are making it look easy. It's not. All right, that 27, the Go Fast machine. Coming into the front straightaway. Ooh, Coy Curtis does a little freestyle, but comes out of it. There's 88, Jake Pierce. Is he going to make the move? He's got time. What's going to happen? Oh, back to our leader. See, the water's starting to get a little choppy now. Watch that water bounce out the front of the ski. That's how choppy the water is. So Jake Pierce trying to make the move. He had the ability to get there, but it didn't look like Coy Curtis actually pulled out a little bit. Pulled a nice little gap. So there's 1, 2, and 3 going at it. See how choppy the water is? It's choppy. This is not a riding course right here, not a day. All right, our leader coming down the front short. I'm laughing at myself, sorry. The 27, the Go Fast machine. Got some good lines right there. The idea is keep that thing hooked up, make it smooth, and look for that fresh water. Right now, Jake Pierce in third. All he's got is jacuzzi water in front of him. He's just trying to make the best of it, getting that Yamaha hooked up. You can tell me, just doing his laps. There's our leader again, coming on the back straight. Looks like he might be getting into a little bit of lap traffic all of a sudden. There's second. And then there's third. You see the gap now. Now you can see the track a little bit differently. And you can see Jake Pierce taking those different lines. That's the key. You don't want to follow a rider. You want to take the different line, because what happens is it's like sand. You don't hook it at all. If you get back there, all you can do is cavitate. So you got to take a different line. That cat and mouse game all over again. So being in third is a hard position to be in, because you got to push, you got to look for the good lines, you got to look for the good water. Oh, down rider right there. Oh, I think someone's trying to make the move. Yep. I think that's our leader getting by a lap rider. So I tell you, you got to watch out. You got to know, you got to study also your lap riders. That's the key. Study how the guy rides. Guys in your class, study how they ride. It'll tell you what they're going to do if you have to lap them. Right now, ooh, someone's coming in there. I saw that. Jake Pierce again. Still trying to make those moves, but he's back there in that jacuzzi wash. He's doing his laps, but I tell you, it's choppy back there. So to be smooth is the key. The Go Fast machine of Drello, looking pretty smooth right there. He doesn't have a sizable lead anymore. Definitely Coy Curtis has gotten closer. I don't want to say he caught up, but he's definitely gotten closer. So the Go Fast machine, number 27, Dorello, out front. He's just doing it. Oh, he looks behind his shoulder. He sees Coy Curtis is right there. So don't be looking over his shoulder because you just influenced Coy Curtis. And what do these little guys weigh, you know? They could weigh anywhere from probably 70 pounds to 110. So right now these guys are making their way through some lap traffic. I see Pierce coming around in third still. He lost a little bit of ground, not a lot, but he had to get by some lap riders too at the same time. So the Go Fast machine back down that straightaway, that Lake Elsinore straightaway. At the famous launch point here at Lake Elsinore, California. So Coy Curtis still trying to make the move, has not given up, still pushing hard. Remember, I think it was on the first or second lap, he made that big mistake, did a little submarine. Oh, the Go Fast machine almost would look like it was trying to go left, but he got it to go right. And there's your winner right there. Dorello, and then Coy Curtis. And then in the third place, Jake Pierce. There's my buddy, 101, the Fisser machine, all the way from Las Vegas. And I see Jude Temple come across the finish line. Oh, and that'll wrap it up for race number 5.
So that is this Saturday day once again. Jake Pierce, Coy Curtis, Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Craig Campbell from Lake Havasu City. I am here at Parker at the La Paz campground. We're enjoying the racing today. The hitch hauler is very easy to install. It takes just a few seconds. I spend a lot of time loading and unloading my stuff by myself, and it works out just great. I have a rolling rack that it goes right up to it, and I don't have to ask anybody for help, so I get to keep all my friends like that. The hitch hauler is very versatile. Got a receiver on the back where I can hook up my regular jet ski trailer, and so now I can carry around 3 skis on my trailer, 1 on the hauler, and 1 or 2 in the back of my truck, but I guess I gotta buy another jet ski.
All right, next up, the Kawasaki Vintage X2 Open. The X22 Guy Venteri, number 6, Andrew Sezier, the number 7, Nasty Nick Verone, number 17, Joe Henderson. Number 99, Sterling Holden. The 109, Charlie Sims. The 121, Chris Heimrich. The 223, Louis Vendito. And last on your list, on the line, the 814 of Steve Gerling. All right, our starter, Willie. The guys are caught up. Better be ready to go. He's going to let it band snap real fast. There we go. There's a start. My God, look who it is. Andrew Sincere again. Unbelievable start. What's that? 5 boat lengths? Unbelievable. Looks like Charlie Sims in that second spot. And then I'll go down the line. They're going to meet. Looks like Charlie went to the outside. Sincere went to the inside. Charlie's thinking about making a move, but I don't think it's there in time. Nope. Sincere makes the move. He's in first place for sure. Coming down that front straightaway. Ooh, bobbled up a little bit, but still pulled it off. So Sincere, the guy that looks like he's never trying. Oh, Sims going a little wide in that turn right there. He's in second. And then looks like Gerling's in third. And then Guy Vintelli, X22, in that fourth spot. Right now they're looking for some smooth water. Oh, getting a little cheered on by some friends on the side. You know, you actually wonder if he even saw him, you know. He was so in the racing. Charlie Sims, your local hero from Lake Elsinore, so sitting in that second spot. Charlie is a former world champion also. So Charlie Sims, if you didn't know by the way he rides, he's not a young kid. He's, put it this way, he's in the 6-0 class, all right? Sincere, I think he's probably in his late 20s, helicopter mechanic. So it just proves the sport. You can, the longevity of it is incredible. So Sincere making some smooth lines, trying to keep that X2 hooked up. Probably has that handling kit on it, because to be out front, you better have that handling kit on it. And looks like he's pulling away from Charlie Sims a little bit right now. At least got, a buoy ahead. So he's giving him some breathing room right off the bat. So Charlie Sims is going to just have to work for it now. Try to keep that X2. Oh, got it in the back. It looks like Ventini trying to make a move. Oh, write her down right there. So Gerling trying to make a move on the inside lane. So your leader, Sincere, one more time, coming down the front straightaway. Charlie Sims, 109. All right, great shot with the drone, I tell you. Loving this. Makes my job easier. So Charlie Sims still there. He's pushing as hard as he can, but Sincere is eating up that flat water. Not too much boat chop on the water today. I see a couple of boats out there. Temperature's about 100 degrees. It's kind of warm today. But hey, what a better sport to be in watercraft. You're getting wet. You're getting cooled off. So these guys are having a grand old time out there, just having some fun. A lot of physical activity going on. You can just hear he's just trying to keep it above the water, keep it lined up. Sims trying to catch. He's working hard. He's looking ahead of him. That's what jet skiers do. They got to look ahead. Where's your rider? Where do I have to pass? But Sincere, looks like he has it under control. Like I said, the guy that doesn't look like he's ever trying, he's out front. As you notice, Charlie Sims doesn't change his leg style at all. Even right turns, he's got the right leg back. Where Sincere, he's got that right leg forward. He doesn't change too much either, but it doesn't matter what, you got to be comfortable with the way you ride. A lot of guys like to swap their feet. Another shot of the drone. There we are, third and fourth, trying to make a race of it. Oh, He's down. The X22 down. Something happened to it. So definitely going to lose a lot of spots there. Sincere still leading the race. Charlie Sims taking an outside line again. Sincere on the inside. Charlie's still trying to make up some distance, but he's like, he tries real hard, but at the same time, you just saw him say, man, I can't catch this guy. Because I think Sincere is hogging up all the good lines. You know, that's what I was taught a long time ago from Mr. X2, Sheldon Messick. Man, just ride the track, don't worry about what's behind you. As you can see, he's kind of got some flat water in front of him. It's not totally flat, but he's able to take advantage of it. Keep that thing hooked up, keep it in the water. But that's what you got to do with these watercraft. They got to stay in the water. And no water, no power. You got to be hooked up. Another shot with the drum. Oh, he gets a little air right there off some boat wakes. That's what kind of happens too when you're racing. You got boats that are making wakes way out there. They eventually got to come in. It's like a wave. Ooh, Sims takes the outside line. You see that? He's getting pretty close now. I think they're getting close to the white flag. Sims still close enough. If Sincere makes a mistake, Charlie can capitalize on that. Third place, he's back to, they're fourth. He must have got that thing going again with next 22. Now see how he's running all the turns, keeping his speed up? That's the key. It's like going to pole position. You know, it's all about not touching the brakes and seeing how fast. Oh, Sims trying to make a move on the inside. You can kind of get a feel of the water down here. A little choppier down there. When you see the drone, it doesn't look as choppy. So Sims trying to make a move. Oh, they're getting into the lap traffic now. That's when the water starts to get pretty choppy. And there it is. Andrew Sincere with the win. Charlie Sims in that second spot. And Steve Gerling with that third. Charlie, you just won this class. How was it?
It was fun. There's a lot of fast guys out there, and it's twice as much work to keep up with them young guys now. So just try to get out in front and let them chase me. That way they can wear me down rather than be out in back trying to get wear down, trying to chase them. You get older, you get smarter, remember?
Who do you want to thank for all your success?
My wife, mainly for the support. I've got Good Times Racing backing us now. I got Jed Trim, Tony from Jed Tribe, and then Works.
Your wife just finished fourth in the Mark Hahn, and she was the Iron Woman.
Yes, she was.
What was that?
I don't know. I told her she was crazy, but that's why I married her.
You gotta have a little crazy. It goes around and around.
It goes a long ways, yes. So she's another fierce competitor too. So.
All right, Charlie. Charlie Sims, winner. Open X2.
One of the best cost-effective ways to get into jet skiing is to simply get a Kawasaki 550 or a 440. A great way to make it better and a little more rideable is stuff like our rear sponson or our front sponson and a ride plate. You can even style it up with one of our handle poles or even the hood. This is just a great cost-effective way to enjoy jet skiing.
All right, guys, next up, the Vintage 550 Ski. Number 2, Mike Bodanovich. Number 18, Michael DeMarco. Number 62, Blake Koss. 95, Rachel Cummings. 155, Coy Curtis. 476, Andrew Sincere. And the 954, Dylan Urich. That's our lineup for race number 7. All right, we got Vintage Ski on the line. Willie, our starter, got 2 sign up. Here we go. 550s. Looks like a clean start. It looks like Coy Curtis on the inside, Sincere on the outside. Rachel Cummings in the back. Believe me, jacuzzi wash all the way. So Sincere with the whole shot. And Coy Curtis right there. I mean, literally right there. Looks like Sincere has a little faster machine, though, on that one. He's definitely pulling out. Oh, a little leg drag action. Coming down the front straight. So it's Sincere, Curtis, first and second. As you can see, the water is still pretty rough right there. Oh, Curtis going a little outside, but he's taking a different line, trying to find that fresh water. As you can say, flat water. Not like dirt bikes, there's no berms. You make your own berm. Oh, Curtis right there, trying to make a move. On the outside to the inside. Oh, he's going to make the move on Sincere. What's going to happen? Oh, he dives to the outside. Oh, momentum taking him to the next turn, and Sincere, now he just has to deal with second place now, because I already see Coy Curtis. He's got, I mean, he sees stars in his eyes. He's past first. He's going for it. Oh, Bodanovich back there, I think in third spot with that number 2 machine. Bodanovich, mountain bike rider. I think he's a former, actually the vintage champion. So a lot of ex-vintage champions in this race. Oh, Coy Curtis goes for a sub, powers out of it. Sincere, just right there, he's just taking it easy. You can tell by body language if they're going to attack the track or not. And he's just like taking it easy, he knows that he's got that second spot. As long as I just stay here, I'll be okay. He's definitely got a fast machine though, but Curtis is gone. You can just see by his body language and everything in the way he's attacking the track. He's on the backside right now. And it doesn't hurt when your dad's a former, jet ski champion also. Always got to have that E factor, I guess. I always say that stuff, the E factor. That little extra to give you that extra push. So you can see Sincere, he's just he's cruising. I mean, nothing against him. He's still out there doing it. He's in second spot. But Curtis just attacking this track. Keeping his turns nice around it. So as you notice, he's keeping the speed up. He's not like coming in there and being really violent. He's just keeping the speed up. So Sincere basically in that second spot. I think that was a lap rider right there just coming by, because I think it was Bodanovich in that third spot. Unless he went down. Looks like another great day, Lake Elsinore, I'll tell you that. Launch Pointe. Coy Curtis one more time. Just to let everybody know, there was 200 stand-ups on the beach today. That tells you there's a lot of people involved in this sport these days. Curtis still attacking this track. Like we were talking about, it almost looks like he's got a remote control, and that's just a little mannequin on the ski, but nope, that's actually human riding that thing. Got some good lines. You got to watch his lines. It's not all about coming in real hard. He's keeping the speed up. He's got a great exit speed. So Sincere, one more time, come down the front straight. all alone in that second spot. You can't even see Coy Curtis. He's probably at, what, a half a lap ahead by now? Where's Bogdanovich at number 2? Yeah, you can see Sincere, he's just hanging on. You can see a couple of wreck riders out there. Oh, and that second spot, third spot would be Blake Casson, right? On number 62. Okay, he got ahead of Bogdanovich, and I thought he was a lap rider. But here's your leader one more time. Coy Curtis, unbelievable little guy. Dad, former champion freestyle. So like I said, he has the X factor going with him, and Dad knows how to test. That's the key. What works and what doesn't work. Oh. So he's so small and light, he's a little bit agile on there, but damn, he can make that ski turn. Now, if you ever notice on Sincere's boat, the sponsons on the side, they're a little smaller. Now, if you go to Coy Curtis's boat, he's got that large set of sponsons on there. So it comes down to rider confidence, what's going to bring you the fastest lap times, and what's going to make it handle easy. So Cass, again, in that third spot, Bogdanovich in fourth. Sincere, like I said, just in that second spot, holding it down. Coy Curtis coming up a little bit, and now he's coming in some lap traffic a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is a white flag lap right now. Now, look how smooth he makes those turns. It's all about rounding your turns. It's not doing a big old pivot and, shooting water in the air. It's about being smooth and having exit speed. Exit speed, that's the key. Sincere now taking that white flag. One more lap to go for these guys. And these guys are going to be exhausted after this. And I know they got a bunch of other races too. Sincere's in the X2. Coy Curtis is also in a couple other races. So they still got a long day ahead of them. Long day of racing. So you can see how choppy the water is. Once you get it out there, I tell you, it's pretty hard to handle. A lot of people don't even want to do it. It's choppy. You have to learn how to ride the chop. Well, coming in, he's got straightaway. And the wind, Coy Curtis. Unbelievable ride for this little guy, especially on the 550 vintage. And we got second spot, it'll be Sincere. Now, you got to remember the ages. Probably one's, 12 years old? And Sincere's, in his late 20s, I guess. So it just proves this sport, it's the longevity. Depends if you want it or not. You just have to go out there and apply yourself. That's the key. And Sincere with that second spot. Let's talk about that 550 now. How was your start? How was the race?
The start was good. I got the pole, and then Andrew on his
He's fast.
Fastest 550 in the world, he was flying right past me. And I was like, what? But it was crazy.
Where'd you make your move?
I made a move on the back stretch. He went outside and I cut inside, and I passed him around one corner, and we were so close. I felt the front of his ski on my leg.
That's close.
Yeah.
So you came home with the overall. Yep. You got in front of him. So did you just take your time now? You knew you were in the lead. You just had to pace yourself?
Yeah, I had to really pace myself. I was getting super tired, and it was really hard to get through those laps. But yeah, it was a good race.
So who do you want to thank about this whole weekend? A lot of energy went into making this 550.
Yeah. So I want to give it to TC Freeride, my mom and dad, Factory Zero, Hot Products, Jet Pilot, Grom, Works, DASA, RRP, Federico Demolition, ADA Racing, Factory Zero,
and everyone else that supports me. Thank you.
Well, you heard it. The 550 champ. Back to you, Dave.
That's Saturday.
For me, I really need a thin glove. Not sacrifice that with a bunch of padding that wrinkles up in my hands, causes blisters and calluses. The stitching and the quality of the stitching in this area where I spend a lot of time squeezing the boat, there's just enough here to give me a solid grip on the boat, a solid feel for the throttle. That to me is the part that sets them apart from the other gloves I've worn so far.
All right, here we go. Race 8 on the line. Amateur vet, Pointe on the 4, Swick on the 20, 45 of Daniel Yonan, 71 Todd Haig, Jonathan Levy in the 156, 164 Jay Hobson, 258 Josh West, Superior in the 508, and Schneider on the 939. All right, here we go. It's going to be Daniel Yonan, David Superior, Eric Swick, top 3. The 4 able to get going, Paul Cota. Levy, 258 of Josh West, and Darren Schneider, 71 there of Todd Haig. Here they come on the back stretch. Into the split sections. Yonan choosing that outside split. And look at this, Superior and Swick still battling. Superior hold on to second. Eric Swick into that third position. Paul Cota on the 4. Battling with the 156 to John Levy. Josh West and Darren Schneider. There's the 71 of Todd Haig. His appearance there. And the 164 there, Jay Hobson. Yonan still in command. Superior trying to reel him in here. Swick dropping back just a little bit off the pace. He is a little bit closer last lap. John Levy by Paul Cota. And there's the 258 there, Josh West and Darren Schneider.
Racers, Sunday's race order has changed. You need to check the pit board before you leave today because there's been a lot of changes for Sunday's race order. If you're a 9, you might now be race 1, so go check the pit board before you leave today. Check the pit board for Sunday. It's on the back side. It says race for Sunday only, so double check it, please.
All right, looks like I see that white flag getting ready to come out here very shortly. And Yonan in lead, Superior. Swick really falling out. Superior starting to slowly reel in Yonan. Westfield getting the white flag. Checkered flag will come out shortly. Waiting on the 45 and the 508. They're on the back stretch now. Coming onto the right side split. Somebody looks tired there. That 164 of Jay Hobson looking for the oxygen bottle. And here comes Yonan. One lap rider right in front of him. He's going to come by. Checkered flag's going to come out. So Daniel Yonan takes the win. David Superior in second. And Swick. Now, Yonan, I believe, was third in moto number 1. So that's still going to give David Superior, I think, the overall. Swick was second in moto number 1. There's the number 4, Paul Coda, comes across there with Darren Schneider in tow. Race 9 on the line now. Novice Ski Women's Lights. Mackenzie Schexnyder on the 14. Shani Seidenberg on the 24. Zoe Chambers on the 34. Annabella Roman. 141 Arise Geis. Carrie Mulvey on the 218. Sabrina Cook on the 327. And the 777s, Alyssa Musselman. All right, here we go. 2 carts in the air as they look down the line. And it looks like a good start. Don't forget the race order has changed for Sunday. Make sure to check the pit board. If you were race 8, you could be race 1 now for all we know. We don't know. I'm just giving an example. Here they come around. And it looks like Annabella Roman again. Hole shot 103. Yeah. Mackenzie Schexnyder, there's Haulin Harry. Geis, Musselman, Seidenberg. Saw Zoe Chambers there in the 34. All right, here we go, onto the back stretch. Oh, Mulvey. Horrible trying to catch up again. And look at this, Annabella Rosen. Mackenzie Schexnyder. Haulin Harry. Harry, of course, out of Lake Forest, California. Pro Watercraft Racing, Bomber Eyewear, Jet Trim, Ultimate Watercraft. Zoe Chambers on the 34, trying to chase down Shani Seidenberg on the 24. There's Ron Kirkus and Jason Carlton, JC Racing. All right, here we go, Annabella Roman. Mackenzie Schexnyder now. This is going to change things up. Carrie Mulvey was the winner from the first moto. Horrible start, went down, now running close to last, getting lapped. Goatcher was 1 in Moto 1 and now running 1 in Moto 2. Roman got 3rd. And it looks like, so second might take the overall here. Let's take, we'll take a look at it. Or actually, no, I do believe Roman would get the overall with second moto weighing heavier. They're on to the right side now. Annabelle Roman. Mackenzie Schexnyder, Haulin Harry. Also, Harry sponsored by Haulin Harry Painting. Need your house painted? Harry's the man. He does excellent work. Musselman right behind him on the 777s. 34. Zoe Chambers. And look at this, Reese Geis sliding back a little bit there. Not sure what happened, but now on the charge once again. The rest of the field getting the courtesy markers. Well, this is going to be a tough one for scoring, I'll tell you. Annabelle Roman got third, now leading in Moto 2. And this is in the lights, novice ski women's lights. The men's are going to be easy with Harry's going to win the overall if he stays where he's at. Annabelle Roman got the white flag. Mackenzie Schexnyder, Haulin Harry. There's old Ron Kirkus riding the family Kirkus Lona ski from Scott. Scott buys the ski, Ron gets to race it. Oh, the bomber eyewear over there. Goatcher going for the pass. Oh! Kenzie Schexnyder inched them out, but he still wins his overall in his class. Mulvey and Annabella Roman. Now I'm confused in this one. Remember, top three go to Tech. Harry Goatcher to Tech. Harry Goatcher to Tech. Annabella Roman.
So how did the race go for you? How did it start?
Well, I've been having really bad starts all year, and that's my fault. So I got off a little bit better, but the Super Jets just creeped up on me. The lady on the right, she was gone. So I just had to go old school, Mike.
Yeah,
I had to go zip. So I went behind her wake, and I let her get ahead, and then I picked her off at the first turn. And I got 3 or 4 people after the first second, because you know how it is, Mike, you got to get them quick.
Yes, so they don't even know.
That's where the knowledge and the wisdom, and the years of racing come in. But let me tell y'all something right now. These girls are fast. These are just light boats, but they ride all the time, and I'm telling you, these girls are riding really fast. Let's cut to it. Let's just be hairy about this. This is the first time anybody's ever heard this, other than my friends. But doggone, when that helmet comes on, Mike, you go into it like, I want to win.
Yeah.
Like there's 7 Jeff Jacobses, Chris Fichetti's, and Victor Sheldons, and Mike Yellich is next to me. But these kids are fast. It's nice to be back with everybody, so I'm going to go over here and lick my little wounds and get ready for tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Did the water get really choppy? Because it looked like it was really choppy out there.
It was pretty rough out there, but riding at Havasu a lot, Havasu gets pretty rough during the day, so it's almost used to it. And I love the chop, actually. It's like a unexpected challenge. You never know what's going to happen when things get stormy or choppy or windy. It's
we call it the equalizer.
Yeah, the equalizer for sure. But this last moto got a good start, got out there, had a clean race, and at the end had a good battle with Harry, and it was super fun. One of the better races of my life. That was really fun.
So who do you want to thank for being here today?
I want to thank my parents for driving me around all the time. They've driven me to Florida and Idaho, and just paying for all my stuff. I want to thank M&M Marine Sports for sponsoring me. Great guy, and his products are amazing. And K&M Builders.
One of the best cost-effective ways to get into jet skiing is to simply get a Kawasaki 550 or 440. A great way to make it better and a little more rideable is stuff like our rear sponson, our front sponson, and a ride plate. You can even style it up with one of our handle poles or even the hood. This is just a great cost-effective way to enjoy jet skiing.
All right, time for the vintage 650, 750. Casey Klochek out of the Newcastle, California on the 4, 007 Nick Marone. Ella Hobson on the 8, 300 Paul Jean, and 510 Juan Maldonado. Paul Jean is in the lead. Before Kopacek, a couple of square noses battling. Please shoot, Casey, Moto Finn, Yamaha Motor Corp, M&M Marine, and Power Sports, Lightspeed, No Toil, Tahoe 2 Strokes. There's the 510 there, Juan Maldonado. Bringing it up, you got Nasty Nick Verdone on the 007. Ella Hobson on the number 8. Cleese Schultz and second there, Paul Jean up front. Nasty Nick on the 007. It's a square nose. We're flashing back to 1991. Paul Jean still out front. Cleat shoot out of Newcastle, the Moto Fin rider. Yamaha Motorcorp. Nasty Nick Verdone in that third position. All right, here they come around again. Paul Jean out in front, that number 300 yellow Superjet. Lochi and then Nasty Nick.
My legs are starting to hurt.
I'm Craig Campbell from Lake Havasu City. I am here at Parker at the La Paz campground. We're enjoying the racing today. The hitch hauler is very easy to install. It takes just a few seconds. I spend a lot of time loading and unloading my stuff by myself, and it works out just great. I have a rolling rack that goes right up to it, and I don't have to ask anybody for help, so I get to keep all my friends like that. The hitch hauler is very versatile. Got a receiver on the back where I can hook up my regular jet ski trailer, and so now I can carry around 3 skis on my trailer, 1 on the hauler, and 1 or 2 in the back of my truck, but I guess I gotta buy another jet ski.
All right, we got the Vintage X2 650 Limited Class. Number 17, Joe Henderson, Manistee, California. Number 42K, Craig Campbell, Murrieta, California. And rounding out the field, 209, Jacob Fruing from Chino, California.
All right, here we go. It's the 650 Limited. And Craig Campbell was the winner for moto number 1. Let's see what's going to happen here for moto number 2. And it looks like Henderson, followed by Campbell and Jacob Fruing. Let's see if Fruing's going to be able to finish this one this time. He had mechanical issues in moto number 1. But if it stays this way, Henderson could take the overall. All right, Joe Henderson. Craig Campbell, the Craiger. Oh, this could be the difference between overall for Campbell.
battle up there. That's great. On the focus. That's the race right there, 1 and
2. Well, Henderson. So with Henderson.
There you go, good job, buddy. Watch that focus. There you go, perfect.
All right, now with Henderson off the boat, Campbell to the lead. That will give Campbell the overall. So Campbell coming off the outside split, or inside split, getting ready to make his turn onto the front straightaway. Trying to negotiate it. And it's halfway. He goes, oh my goodness, uh-oh. What do you do when you miss the checker boots?
Yeah, you sail first, Naeem. There we go. Smooth, guys. Stay smooth. Check that focus, Naeem. Little pop. There we go. That looks a lot better. Great job, guys. Great job.
Well, here we go. Moving along here with the Grandmasters, brought to you by Ensure and Vitamin B12. Well, so I do believe Henderson going to take the overall on this one, but we'll let them get that official ruling.
program on here this Saturday for Fisher.
Wow. Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine, the premier print and digital publication for personal watercraft enthusiasts, delivers up-to-date content from manufacturers and aftermarket pioneers and features racing, recreational riding, PWC fishing, tech tips, youth highlights, product reviews, freestyle, and more. Whether an industry representative, recreational rider, competitor, or a weekend warrior, Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine offers fresh insight on what's happening in the most exciting water sport on the planet. Subscribe and follow Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, on the line now, Ski Grandmaster Stock 1500. Next on the line, the number 9W, Derek Mendoza. The number 9, Charlie Martinez. The number 11, Greg Mad Dog Matta. Number 55, Charles Anderson. 101, Steve Fitzen. The 109, Charlie Sims. The 601, David Fisser. And number 661, Dion Giuliano. All right, Willie says fire them up. They're getting ready. We got Yamahas and Kawasaki's in this race. Willie's pointing down the line, getting ready to start. There we go. Looks like a clean start. Oh, Fisser got a great jump. I see Charlie Sims on the outside and Mendoza on the inside. Oh, it's Fisser, Mendoza, Sims. So 2 Kawasaki's and a Yamaha leading this race. So that's Fisser right there. As you can see, he's going to come across. Mendoza on the 9. The water's semi-flat right now, but it's going to get choppy in one lap. Here comes Fisser. You can already see how choppy the water's already gotten. So Mendoza in second. Coming across the front straight right now. And it looks like Sims in that third spot. Looks like a little battle on the back with Fitzen and Anderson. Anderson on the 55. Got the worst of it there. I can see the pontoon boat rocking back and forth. Yeah, the water's getting a little choppy now. So Sims on that Yamaha. That's one of those new Superjet 4-strokes. Got by Mendoza. That's what happened to Mendoza. Went down. I tell you, when you go down, you lose a lot of spaces. So Sims keeping that Yamaha hooked up, but Fisser on that Kawasaki 1500. You can buy these machines on the production floor at your Yamaha or Kawasaki dealership. Probably have to go to Pro Watercraft and get the handling package. But I tell you, Charlie Sims not doing too bad. And there's Greg Mad Dog Matta. He's the only one on the 2-stroke. He's got an 1100 motor in that machine. So he's definitely down in horsepower, but he knows how to ride. So let's see how he does. He's sitting in that third spot. He's the only, and there's Fitz in the 101. It's all about line, being able to ignore the chop and learn how to hook up. That's the key. And you better have a strong back. That's all I gotta say. A lot of practice, a lot of stall. Fitzen came all the way from Las Vegas. Known him a long time, good guy. Still loves to race his jet ski. As you can see, he's still out here. He drove all the way from Vegas and competed in this race at Lake Elsinore at Launch Pointe. But look at it, Fisser. He is serious. He has that back protection on. Everybody that rides a stand-up has to have back protection. You can hear Bad Dog Matta's in the background. You can hear his 2-stroke. that Henri two-stroke. He's trying to chase down Charlie Sims. And I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say this, that I think both these guys are approaching 60 years old or in that class. So, that's great that they're still at this age, still having fun, still competing. That's pretty cool. Off the couch and on the water. And also Charlie Sims right there. He lives on Lake Elsinore, so pretty much he's pretty comfortable here. But like I said again, you can buy these machines on the showroom floor right now. These are production Yamaha and Kawasaki's. Fisser still in the lead. Sims in that second spot. And Greg Mad Dog Maddix with that Henri two-stroke still sitting in third. I tell you, the output of that 1100 two-stroke motor, that's hard to hang on to. That's hard to have good throttle control on. It's like a light switch. Mad Dog just getting caught in the chop, trying to get around Sims. And the reason why they always take different lines, because you don't want to get caught in that pump wash. It's like sand. You're just going to spin the impeller. You're not going to go anywhere. So you can see the top three guys, Fisser, Sims, and Mad Dog Matta. Matta also from Las Vegas. So Mad Dog looks like he's trying to make him a little move on Charlie. Fisser pretty much, there he is right there. And then we got Sims and then Mad Dog. And I got to give a shout out to Mad Dog. He did win his class at the Mark Hahn also. And that was a really grueling race too. And that was a different endurance race. So from going to close course endurance, doing everything all around. Guy loves the water. And Mendoza back going out, but I think he's a lap down. But still pushing hard though. Well, they always say that if you don't crash, you're not pushing hard. So he proves himself that he's pushing pretty hard. Oh, Mad Dog getting close to Charlie Sims right there. But he gets caught in the pump wash again. Okay, that's Mendoza coming by. He's a lap down. So Mad Dog getting a little closer, but every time he does, he bobbles. You can hear that Henri two-stroke. And there's Fisser. He's coming up to Mendoza. Mendoza will be a lap down if Fisser gets by. Fisser just trying to find a clean area where he can get by Mendoza and not get, slowed down by lap riders. So Fisser going to go to the inside, Mendoza to the outside. So smart move by Fisser. I don't think Fitzer's really trying that hard right now. He knows he's in first. He's got Mendoza. Basically, he's looking at, he's a lap down, so I really don't need to worry about him. And here comes Fisser coming in. Right there, that's a checker flag. It will be Fisser, Charlie Sims, and Greg Mad Dog Matta round out the top three. Tell us how your race went.
Well, it was awesome. So pretty much into the start, hooked up really good, pulled into the hole shot, came around the corner, went to the inside split, felt really good on the inside. After that, I was gone, felt really good.
Tell us some of your sponsors. Make them happy.
All right, number one sponsor, Hickey Speed, Trailer Tug. Hickey, I couldn't have done without you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna win more titles for you. Thank you.
There's a dinosaur jet skiing in the swimming pool.
Oh, Jerry! You're fired! Welcome to the party! Oh, no.
My dad's car. He's gonna kill me.
How are we gonna compete against Richard when he's running on 20 more horsepower?
But once it gets rough out there, it's all Ryder. You can outride him.
Holy Toledo! The crowd is going crazy!
It's not over, Billy. It's not over.
I'm gonna go take a hot shower, which is like a normal shower, but with me in it.
I got nothing.
All right, next on the line in junior ski, 13 to 15 lights. Number 22, Corbin Stone. Number 27, Sebastian Giorello. Number 38, Tyler Ward. 125, Josh Simmons. Number 418, Tyler Kennedy. 706, Colin Kaplan. And rounding out the field, 712, Dane Duda.
And off and running, Gorello and Duda got a great run. So here we go, Sebastian Gorello off the inside split, gonna get the hole shot. Dane Duda in second. Oh my. That's a close one. Tyler Ward goes into third. And the 418 there, that's Tyler Kennedy. Josh Simon's going to round the top five as they make their way off the left side of the course to the top. And here comes Sebastian Gorello, the 27, watch junior ski 10 to 12 lights on the water. Dane Duda, the 712. So Gorello, Duda trying to catch up here as they come off the splits. Gorello onto the front straight. Duda. So Duda. Oh, we got a rider down on the back section there. He's up and running again. Dude up there. Look at this. Garello having to fight his way back up there. He was the winner for Moto number 1. Duda was second in Moto number 1. So it's interesting to see how it all goes out. You know, I want to thank a lot of our great sponsors that make this all possible. Companies like Jet Trim, Impros, Bomber Eyewear, Jet Tribe, Blosian, Works H2O, Kawasaki, Oakley, JC Racing. I know Jason is here and gear catalog. He's got all his sponsons you can get for all your different watercraft. And see, he's got new Velocity stacks for some of the new Commander skis and stuff. Want to thank Pro Watercraft, Jet World, Ultimate Watercraft, West Coast Watercraft Club and Pro Rider, R&R Productions. White flag is out. Strange seeing Noel Garello back fighting his way. You got to make up for those mistakes. And Dane Duda. Duda's Colin Kaplan with a great run there. And how about the run from Tyler Ward? Up next, the Micro Missiles. The Junior Ski 13 to 15 lights. On the 22, it's going to be Corbin Stone. Sebastian Garello, he's going to did a great job there. Unfortunately got it. But, man.
All right, next on the line, Junior Ski, 10 to 12 lights. First rider, number 12, Tyler Haig. Number 13, London Carlton. Number 26, Bryce Chambers. 103, Sebastian Roman. 105, Weston Berry. 515, Ty Smith. 555, Maddix Hayes. The 713, Tyler Wright. The 752 of Gavin Hoggart. The 770, Mason Hayes. And running out the field, 777, Landon Musselman. All right, on the line, Junior Ski, 10 to 12 lights. We've got the card up. We're about ready to show. Let's see who's going to get the whole shot. Oh, I see the 103. That's Sebastian Roman. Let's see, that's on the outside line. We're going to go inside, and I see, man, I just see a lot of jet skis. The 515. That's Ty Smith. And then Maddox Hayes. Maddox Hayes going to the outside, and the other Hayes on the inside. So the 515, Ty Smith with the whole shot. Here's Maddox Hayes. All right. Getting that green flag means it's a go. We're racing. So Maddox Hayes in that second spot, chasing down Ty Smith. I see the 103 back there in about fifth. Now, in this class, we have more Yamahas and more Kawasaki's out there, but it looks like Yamaha is dominating this class. I see one Kawasaki out there. Down the back straightaway. See, now they're getting into a little bit of that bumpiness now that I say after about the first lap, you got to be ready. So the 555 of Maddox Hayes. And then the 515 of Ty Smith. Looks like a lap rider in there. So there's your 1, 2, and 3. So let's see in that third spot, Mason Hayes. Oh, great shot of that drone. And then we got the 105. That's Weston Barre. Another great shot from the drone. Shows that front straightaway. All right, as we go back out on the track, that's the back straightaway. That's Maddox Hayes one more time. As you can hear everybody in the background, something happened. So now they got to inquire. Look at that choppy water. That water's pretty choppy. Another great shot from the drone here at Lake Elsinore at Launch Point. So Mason Hayes in that third spot coming down straightaway. Now remember, we got the Kawasaki's out there racing with Yamahas. It's a lights class. You can pick up these skis. These are like aftermarket skis, so you basically gonna have to go find these somewhere on the internet. But you can. There's that many skis. These are the two strokes that you're seeing right now. A little more reasonable to maintain financially. So if you want to get your kids started, that's where you would start at probably. The juniors class, get a little two-stroke, and won't be too expensive. And then just work your way up. Get sponsors like all these kids did the same thing. Work your way up. All right, there's the number 26. That's Bryce Chambers. So another great shot of the drone doing the inside-outside section. That's the inside right there. So the 515, supposedly he's still leading this race. Ty Smith looks over his shoulder. There's nobody there. Another great drone shot. I love these drone shots. Starting to get in a little bit of lap traffic now, and it's actually when the water really gets choppy. As you can tell, you can see the line that he's going to have to pick. He's trying to stay out of the way of the wake, getting kind of close. Now we're on Lyndon Carlton. He's actually one of our newer riders, so he just learned the ways of the road, of the track. But you know what? You got to get off the couch. Got to get your first race under your belt. That's what he's doing. Oh, water's really choppy there. You can see our rider trying to not follow the way around the track. Sometimes a lot of guys will follow the whitewash, but then leaves a big hole. So Ty Smith, one more time, coming down their front straightaway, trying to get by a slower rider, trying to get by the 105. That's Weston Barre. You can see him. He goes across the wig. It's like cat and mouse, but you got to stay out of that pump wash. Because the pump wash is, like I said, sand. And you're not going to hook up at all. All you're doing is spinning bubbles. As you can see, he's trying to take the inside move. Come back across, getting that fresh water. Looks like, oh, a little battle. Ooh, got pretty close on that one. One going to the inside, one going to the out. So Ty Smith, again, looking over his shoulder, trying to get by a lap rider, or a slow rider as I call it. So Ty Smith finally makes it by. You don't want to be caught behind a slow rider. That means someone's going to catch you. You just want to get by that slow rider and keep trucking on that finish line. Water's not as bad during this race. Sometimes there can be a lot of boat traffic out there, and that pontoon boat's going left and right, so you know it's pretty choppy. There's the 13, Landon Carlton. Basically, you know, it's first, second ride out there. Awesome, dude. I think that's so cool. You got to learn the ways of the water. Believe me, when I started out, I thought I was good. I got smoked the first time I raced. But we ain't going to talk about me. Just letting you guys know. My ego was crushed that day, but I sure learned a lot. And that checker flag right there. But I think it's going to be Maddix Hayes, Mason Hayes, and then Ty Smith. That rounds out top three.
So I put the GLX helmet on today for the first time ever. Hadn't really had my hands on one before. My initial wow was the weight. Right out of the box, it just felt nice on my head. Didn't get heavy when it got wet. The field of view when it's on my head and I'm looking out, very good field of vision out of my GLX helmet. I'm racing in the top class most of the time. Skis in my class that go beyond 70 miles an hour. You come off the boat at those speeds, the water is gonna hurt your head. So I need something that protects my head potentially from another boat going 70 miles an hour past my head. So in the aspects to safety, the GLX helmet meets my safety expectations.
All right, next on the line, Ski Novice Stock 1500. Our lineup: number 8, Colin Renner; number 45, Daniel Yonan; 156, Jonathan Levy; the 171, Max Christian; the 209, Jacob Fleming; the 511, Jacob Lee; the 521, Nick Giles; and the 712, Dane Duda.
All right, here we go, 1500s. And looks like a clean start. They're off. I tell you, they got to get to that first turn first. Get that fresh run for the checkered flag. But I tell you, these 1500s are heavy, and they make a powerful weight.
All right, 209 in the lead. Followed by it looks like 112, or 712, I'm sorry, 45. Number 8. Oh, pass on the outside. Trying to get by John Levy. Remember, John Levy's got a little bit of that motorcycle experience, the works racing underneath his belt. He's also 51 years old, though. Racing out there with a 16 years old. All right, leader down the back straight, coming at us one more time. Right now, you got to pick. You just have to race your race when you're in the lead. It's weird because everybody goes, oh, well, what do I do when I'm in the lead? No, you just have to race your race, what you've been training for, do your laps. Pretend it's just practice now. You're on the lead, still got that fresh water, but it's going to get choppy too. But one thing about being out front, you don't have to deal with other than chop behind you right now. But he will have to come into that about lap 3. Then everybody's riding the same water. See this turn right here, very tricky. You gotta almost take it outside in where you can see these guys are taking it inside out, and then they kind of almost screw up that second buoy right there. One thing we used to do for practice when I used to train kids, I used to say, go to pole position, don't touch the brakes, and learn the ways of the road. It's almost like you have to become a road racer. But I watched a lot of these kids' lines. They have some pretty awesome lines. And with jet skiing, you can make your own line. Not like dirt bikes where it's like a berm. It's amazing what you can do on a watercraft. You want to be fast in the turn. Anybody can be fast in straightaway. Oh, race right here. Trying to make the move. Looks like Yonan and Giles. Oh, here we go. Oh, Giles got him on the inside. Nick Giles, one of the Salty Crew members. Also, I think you saw him when he was riding the Super Chicken out there. What? So Giles still pushing it hard from a bad start. He just doesn't want to be in the podium. He wants that podium spot. But I see he's still got a ways to go. Keep pushing. And Cullen Ritter now pushing a little bit on the back. Oh, we're going to call his name. He bobbles. The announcer Jenks. Here goes the 209 again. Fleming. Unbelievable ride for him. And then Duda in that second spot. And then Giles back. So Giles is on the podium. Just he's trying to make up for a bad start. So Nick Giles, part of the Salty Crew down there in Mission Bay. I think he is the Salty Crew. They're there every time I'm there. So white flag is out. So Nick Giles in that lonely third spot. But you got to remember, he worked up from a bad start to being on the podium. But Colin Renner, right when I say his name again, he's fun. I better stop saying his name. Every time I say his name, like, the announcer drinks. So Yonan on the 45, 156, John Levy. And there's your winner, Fleming, the 209. And that's second place, Dane Tuda.
Jacob, come on! There it is! Yeah, I like it. Good job, Jacob!
All right, next on the line, Ski Expert GP, the 23, River Werner, 24, Wiley and Reedon, 28, Cooper Schexnyder, the 48, Peyton Hill, the 58, Seth Sears, the 88, Jake Pierce, and rounding out the field, the 110, Jonathan Fan.
Off and running, Expert Ski GP, River Werner on the 23, Wyland Reedon on the 24, Cooper Schex. Oh, somebody down. All right, here we coming around. It's going to be Cooper Schexnyder with the hole shot. John Fan in second. Pierce third. Seth Sears, Peyton Hill, Wyland Reedon. So Jake was the winner for Moto number 1. And look at this, Jake Pierce already back up to second place here, or third place. Seth Sears in fourth, Peyton Hill in fourth, or fifth, sorry. But it's Cooper Schexnyder with the hole shot here. John Fan in second. Almost nose stabs there. Gives a look over. Jake Pierce is hunting him down on that Pro Force. Look at this, we got 3 Pro Forces. Jake Pierce, Ian Sears, Peyton Hill, and then the Kaza Built Ski Wyland Reedon. You look at Schexnyder, man, I'll tell you, he is on a mission. So that the commander out front. Jake Pierce up into second place. It's by John Pham. Pham back to third. Here comes Sirs. Seth on the all-orange Pro Force. Fan on that Kawasaki 1500 SXR. Cooper Schexnyder riding for Commander Industries, IPD Graphics, Mom and Dad. Jake Pierce in that Pro Watercraft, CSM Racing. Just watching the speeds they hit on that back straightaway is incredible. Schexnyder, though, best I think I've seen him ride. Peyton Hill, Wyland Reedon. So look at this, Pierce got a clamp down that back straightaway, but still he got a lot of ground to make up there on Schexnyder. Pierce is really reeling him in. He's still got some time. 2 laps to go. Jonathan Pham goes by there. Seth Sirs, Peyton Hill, Wyland Reedon, all across the stripe. As we look to the right side, on the outside splits, Cooper Schexnyder. Oh boy, look at this. Pierce coming up fast on him. Schexnyder, white flag comes out. Oh my. Jake Pierce. But look at this, Schexnyder looking so smooth. This is the best I've seen him ride, looking so smooth. Mahler and I were talking, and Mahler said he reminded them of how Raphael Marin rides. Oh, here we go. It's going to come down to the splits. White flag for Pham. And look at this. Inside, outside splits. Schexnyder on the outside, Pierce to the inside. They come off. Pierce, man, what a ride by Pierce. But give it up for Cooper Schexnyder. What an incredible race. Pierce, ride of his life there himself. John Pham gives a look, nobody behind him. He's going to be third. Peyton Hill is going to be fourth. Fifth is Wyland Reedon. And Seth Sirs will be fifth. Boy, I got to say, that was one incredible race Cooper Schexnyder and Pierce had, man. That was incredible. All right, time for Sport GP. Brandon Warner on the 21. Tony Parker on the 23. 121 of Chris Heinrich. Heinrich with a great jump, but here comes Brandon Warner right up the inside. And Brandon Warner, he's going to get the whole shot. Oh no, Heinrich. So Parker. So race 18 out on the track right now. Race 19, Ski-Am Lights coming up next. Race 20 in staging, 21 on deck. So Brandon Warner is going to take this one again, wire to wire, to give him the overall. Boy, that Warner name over the years, whether it's been his aunt, his uncle, or him, they've done such incredible job racing, keeping that Warner name alive and well in the watercraft world. Remember, leave this beach cleaner than we found it. If you brought it in, take it out. If it isn't yours and you see it, pick it up, take it out anyway. Remember to check the pit board. Also, things have changed for Sunday's races. Make sure they didn't swap you from the last race to the first race. It's been done before. So Brandon Warner, that HX is just hooked up. Warner getting the courtesy markers halfway there, halfway home. And Brandon Warner gets the white flag, 1 lap to go. Tony Parker, I don't think he's going to lap him, but it'll be close. So Warner, let's see if he's going to lap Tony here. He goes to the inside. Tony to the outside. Warner on rails. Oh! Warner, take a wide berth. And Brandon Warner takes the win.
right, ski amateur lights on the line. Sebastian Guirello, number 27 from Lake Havasu City. Kyle Krieger on the 72 from Discovery Bay, California. Coy Curtis on the 155 from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. James Hendry on the 510 from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Maddix Haynes on the triple nickel from Lake Havasu, Arizona. Colin Kaplan on the 706 from Scottsdale, Arizona. And rounding out the field, we have Matt Rollins on the 812 from Sparks, Nevada.
Off and running.
Great shot, Naeem. I love watching that pack like that. Stay a little wide, stay a little wide. Still follow first, though. There we go. Let them come into your frame. There we go. Good job, Naeem. Great job, Nathan. Looks beautiful.
So Coy Curtis, Sebastian Guerrero. Mason Haynes, and then looks like that's top three there. There's Dane Duda. Oh, I'm sorry, not Dane. We got Guerrero. Well, I know about Curtis and Guerrero. Haynes and 812 Rawlings, Kaplan, Hendry, and Krieger.
That's first. Center him on the frame. There we go.
All right, look at this. Curtis off the splits, coming around to get onto the front straight. Guerrero in tow. Maddix Haynes on the triple nickel in third. There's the 555 crossing the stripe. 72, Kyle Krieger. And the 812 of Matt Rawlings, he's going to come onto the front straight. James Hendry makes his appearance in the 510. And here comes Coy Curtis. Curtis now getting into the lap riders. Let's see what's going to affect him at all. Let's see if that blue flag with a yellow stripe comes out. Unless he gets by a couple of these guys. I think he's going to get by him on the back stretch. Curtis, like a knife through hot butter, off the back straight. Look at this kid on the gas. Here comes Gorello, also to the outside split. No blue flags will be needed as he makes his way easily through the traffic. Gorello. There we go. 812 will get it. Gorello. The rider's going to kind of ease up a little bit for him here. Gorello tries to berm off his wake. Goes along the outside, rails around the outside. Second of Gorello. Coy Curtis on the back stretch already, heading to the right side of the track. There is Maddix Haynes. Haynes on the triple nickel. Favorite number to call, the triple nickel. And here's the white flag for Coy Curtis. Gorello onto the front straight, sitting second.
I guess we have one more lap, guys. Sorry about that. One more lap. Follow the 1 and 2. Follow 1 and 2.
As the rest of the field gets the white flag there. Colin Kaplan, the 706 there. Coy Curtis getting ready to come on to the inside splits. Coy sponsored by TC Free Ride, Jet Pilot, HydroTurf, Works Racing, 60 Helmets, and Frederico Demolition. Takes the win. Sebastian Gorello, he's going to come by. Team moves by Sebastian, Go Fast US, Blosian, Jet Trim, Quakey Sense, Motul, Bell Helmet, Scott H2O, Work Designs, BP Concepts, Gasket Technology, On the Gas, and Ogio.
right, Ski Amateur Mod lights on the line. Dominic Kennedy on the number 7 from Brentwood, California. Arnold Martinez on the number 88 from Beverly Hills, California. Steve Fitzen on the 101 from Las Vegas, Nevada. Josh Simon on the 125 from Corona, California. And rounding out the field is Jimmy Geis on the 141 from Scottsdale, Arizona.
Guys, yeah, I'm on it too.
All right, off and running here. Dominic Kennedy there, and there's Josh Simon on the 125. There's Steve Fitz in the 101. And Arnold Martinez. Mr. Martinez. All right, here comes our leader. Oh, we got a battle. Kennedy, Josh Simon, 1 and 2, Fitzen back there. trying to catch up. Jimmy Geis there in the 141.
Another couple wine. They got things for you to go.
So Fitzen and Jimmy Geis on the 141 there out of Scottsdale. Steve Fitzen out of Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. And I think our leader just went down. That looks like it's going to be now the 125 of Josh Simon. Oh, Martinez almost going down. Our leader gets by him there. There's Steve Vincent. He gets the white flag. Jimmy Geis, he'll get the white flag. Ski Master Stock on the line next. Then Pro-Am Ski Stock. Then the Super Chicken. Super Chicken. And Josh Simon out of Corona, California. And he started with a dead engine start. Takes it all the way to the checkered flag. He's got to go to tech. And Martinez makes it across. So it's going to be Fitzen and then Geis, the top three. And there's Dominic Kennedy. All right, I see Mendoza, I got Charlie Martinez, we got David Zapirian. Who else we got there? We got the number 4 of Paul Coda. We see the 83, Monty Hoggard. All right, race 21, 6 laps, think of the distance here. Ski Master stock. And let's see who's going to get the whole shot here. Oh, it's Superior running up the inside. Superior gets sawed off there. Is that going to be... Eric Swick gets the whole shot. Superior in second. Derek Mendoza. Oh, hello. Saying hello to Mr. Coda. And Martinez, and it looks like Hoggard. .22 to the line. Super Chickens, get ready.
Great shot, guys. Great shot. All on for the Spec. There we go. Now, you're going to stay static when he comes down the straightaway until third place comes through. So stay there static. Stay there static, Naeem. Stay there static. Stay there static, Naeem. You keep following, Nathan. Keep following. You go right there. That's third place, Naeem. Perfect. Okay, Nathan. Now we're going to get fourth place coming around the buoy where you're at. Alright, stand by, Nathan.
That was hilarious. I think I was laughing after I did that. I was like, okay. You won that one, didn't you? I don't know. That was the last one to be. Oh! What is it? Sorry. But the first one you, no, the first one I shot, the second one you won't shot. No? You're on the lane stop, I have to go here and go back.
Swick still out front, Superior in tow. Derek Mendoza running in third there. Number 4, Paul Coda in that fourth position there. We're looking a little deeper into the field. Charlie Martinez and Monty Hoggard. Oh, we got a battle. The 4 and the 9.
Where is he?
Mendoza and Coda. They're going toe to toe. Courtesy markers are up, halfway there, halfway home. Coda on the 4 on the outside as Mendoza and him. Coda goes to the inside. Mendoza grabs a fistful, overshoots it. Uh-oh, that's a case of T-bone there. A nice move by Coda. Master Ski on the lake, on the river, on the lake now. Pro-Am Ski stock and a Ski Women's stock here on the line. Super Chickens Jason Trist, Nick Giles.
Okay, Nathan, go wide and catch fourth place for me. Right there to your right. That's right there. Perfect. Beautiful, guys. That's kind of the rhythm of what we're going to do tomorrow. Hey, good job, guys. We got one more after this. All right, man. I'll be you guys at the top.
So Zeparian still trying to chase down Eric Swick. This would give Eric Swick the overall if he stays out front, I believe.
First place. Not sure.
The other guy. You're right, Naeem.
All right.
You're right. Coming down the straightaway. Right there. Down the straightaway, Naeem. Right there.
And the checkered flag comes out for Eric Swick. David Zeparian. And it looks like Monty was down a lap there, but they'll figure that out as timing and scoring. Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine, the premier print and digital publication for personal watercraft enthusiasts, delivers up-to-date content from manufacturers and aftermarket pioneers and features racing, recreational riding, PWC fishing, tech tips, youth highlights, product reviews, freestyle, and more. Whether an industry representative, recreational rider, competitor, or a weekend warrior, Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine offers fresh insight on what's happening in the most exciting water sport on the planet. Subscribe and follow Pro Rider Watercraft Magazine on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, Ski Women's Stock 1500. Mackenzie Schexnyder on the number 28 from Oak Hills, California. Sabrina Cook on the 327 from Riverside, California. And running out the field, Alyssa Musselman on the 777 from Lake Havasu, Arizona.
All right, the ladies off and running. Ooh, is that going to be Musselman? We got a battle for the top spot.
Stop yelling at me.
All right, if you got any changes, make sure you come on over and see Don Carey. Be easier doing it now. Remember to check the schedule because things have changed. Green flag is out. Schexnyder there in third. Musselman in the top spot. Sorry, second spot. I'm off of position. And of course, leading this one, Sabrina Cook. Doing a good job. Oh, look what we got. We got a battle here. Cook, Musselman, Schexnyder back there on the outside. Then to the inside, Musselman on the outside. Ooh, Cook goes a little wide. Musselman tries to go around. Oh! No! She spins out. Tries to get back going there. Mackenzie Schexnyder goes back into second. All right, there we go. Serena Cook. Mackenzie Schexnyder and Musselman going by.
Let's go back to first place. Nathan, stay on second.
All right, I see one super chicken. Where's Jason Trist's super chicken? And white flag. All right, here we go. Last lap, equally spaced. Serena Cook. Mackenzie Schexnyder. Is Nick on there giving his Hail Marys? And there it is. Serena Cook takes the win. Mackenzie Schexnyder and Alyssa Musselman. Oh yeah, I see the switching of drivers. In a town known as Surf City. But when we come to town, it becomes Moto Surf City, where the horsepower meets the surf. This is the Hot Products Huntington Beach Moto Surf and M-Pros Freeride, featuring a multitude of categories, including Pro GP, Pro Freeride, Pro-Am Runabout GP, including amateurs, vintage classes, and the junior racers. Come on down and witness from the pier some of the hottest racing action on the water. Sanctioned by the IGSPA, are you ready for this epic power sports annual event, Moto Surf and Freeride? Including a live stream broadcast, all the great action where closed course racers and freeriders unite. Don't miss out. Come on down and join the action. Register today at RPM Racing Enterprises. That's www.rpmracingent.com. Get involved.
All right, we have the Super Chicken class here on the line. Jason Trist on the 155 from Escondido, California. And Nick Giles on the 521 from Alpine, California.
Hey, Allie, time for you to go racing. You racing a Super Chicken. Where you at? And off and running the Trist team. All right, Nick and Allie are ready for it to sound really loud and go nowhere. Maybe 5 feet. Oh, it's a leg drag. It's a wheelie. It laid an egg. It's a half a lap lead for the Trist team. Oh, so awesome. The craze of the Super Chicken, the Sport Cruiser. Nick says that he has not paid his life insurance up yet. Nick's the navigator.
What the hell?
Turn. You gotta turn like 10 feet before you're ready to turn. It's like drifting. All right, folks, you brought it in, bring it out, clean up your areas. Make some noise for the Super Chickens out there, so awesome. All right, you guys are still a little hungry, grab some dinner. Come on over to Coach T's. They're going to be open for another 30 minutes. Man, I know you guys are hungry after racing. All right, here we go. Are they going to catch them? They're down to about a quarter of a lap lead. Oh, they're sliding around there. They're making it happen. You know what? This is all about having fun on Kawasaki jet skis, and we're having fun on the old Sport Cruisers, a revival It's all about the vintage stuff, man. The X2s, the 550s, seeing old 750s out there. Man, we're just having a good time. You know, they call the side hacks the monkey, so we're gonna call the sport cruiser the super chickens, the monkey is the passenger. They should get some body English in there. Climbing all over like a side hack. Oh, look at this. Allie and Nick catching up to the tryst. I think they should go for that inside split on the next one. It's a little bit quicker. Tryst laying a hand out there. White flag. Can they do it? White flag is out. So remember to check the pit board. Any changes? You want to change any classes? Make sure you see Don. Oh. If you're hungry, don't wait too long. I think he said in about 25 minutes, Coach closing down. Till tomorrow. Don't forget they're going to have those awesome breakfast burritos and coffee to wake up with. So here we go. On the last lap, are they going to get him? Oh, the slide out. Can they catch up? Oh my goodness. Oh, the wheelie. Allie's got it pinned. And they take the win from a half a lap deficit. Nick Giles and Allie Emick take the win. Well, it's going to wrap it up here. This has been the HydroTurf Best of the West Series presented by Hot Products. Say a big shout out to R&R Productions, Throttle Junkie News, Ski Hitch Hauler, and Dirt Sports World. Check us out on social media as well. We'll see you next time on the water.